Losing a job, yeah, it's incredibly stressful. But today, we're going to flip the script and empower you by breaking down exactly how to secure your unemployment benefits online in South Carolina. We're skipping all the fluff and getting right to the facts so you can access the support you are totally entitled to. Look, I know navigating government portals can feel like trying to read a different language. It's overwhelming. But taking immediate action, that's going to unlock benefits that can make a massive difference for you and your family right now. This explainer is basically your cheat sheet to cut through all that bureaucratic red tape and give you the exact roadmap you need to file successfully. All right, here's our roadmap for today. We've got 5 quick steps. 1, checking your eligibility. 2, creating your account. 3, filing your claim. 4, maintaining your benefits. And finally, 5, support and resources. Let's get right into it. Section 1, eligibility check. So, do you actually qualify? Before you even spend a second filling out that online application, we need to make sure you meet a few specific situational requirements set by the state of South Carolina. Think of this as, your essential pre-flight checklist. Okay, so generally, you've got to be out of work or at least have significantly reduced hours. But here's the absolute key. It has to be through no fault of your own. Plus, you need to be physically able and actively available to take on new work. If you hit those baselines, you are definitely on the right track. Now, the state uses a very specific word here, separation. This is just their way of describing exactly how your job ended. We're talking situations like quitting, getting discharged, a leave of absence, or layoff. This distinction is incredibly critical because it helps them figure out if losing the job was genuinely out of your control. You also have to be ready to accept what they call suitable work. And honestly, the state's guidelines on this are super specific. It basically means a job that lines up with your training, your experience, and your past salary. To put some numbers to it, the rules say suitable work should pay at least 90% of your old salary during your first 8 paid weeks of unemployment, and then 75% after those 8 weeks. Moving on to Section 2, creating your account, let's get your SCDEW profile set up. So the whole process in South Carolina, it is 100% online. No paper forms, no standing in long lines. You're just going to head over to do.sc.gov, access the portal through the My Benefits login, and then go through a mandatory identity verification. Let's actually look at what that's going to look like on your screen. When you pull up the portal, you'll see this exact login screen. But hey, don't try to log in just yet. Look right down at the bottom of your screen and click right where it says Register Now. That is your true starting point. Then, on the very next screen, you absolutely have to click that big green Verify with ID.me button before you can establish your claim. It's a completely non-negotiable step for setting up your online account. Now, you might be wondering, why is a third party involved? Well, ID.me is South Carolina's federally certified tech partner. So don't freak out when they ask for your social security number or ask you to take a video selfie. They use serious bank-grade security to make sure no one else is out there fraudulently claiming your benefits. They just need to be 100% sure that you are actually you. All right, Section 3, filing your claim. It is finally time to submit that initial claim. This system is going to walk you through a bunch of questions about your past employers and your wages. But here is the most crucial takeaway. Make sure your phone number and email are perfectly accurate. And the handbook strongly encourages you to definitely opt into text alerts. Why? Because the agency is going to send time-sensitive requests, and if you just ignore them, your benefits could face some major delays. Section 4, maintaining benefits. Let's take a quick look at your weekly requirements. Think of this next part like your mandatory weekly to-do list. First off, you have to certify your claim and confirm you're still unemployed every single Sunday or Monday. Second, you've got to report any part-time income you earned during that specific week. And third, you need to complete at least 2 electronically verifiable job searches through the SC Works Online Services System, or SCWOS. If you skip any of these, it can absolutely disqualify you from getting your payment that week, so stay on top of it. Listen, I literally cannot emphasize this next handbook rule enough. If you work a temporary shift or pick up a quick part-time gig, you must report those gross wages for the week you actually did the work. Yes, even if the paycheck hasn't arrived yet. Actually, reporting when you get paid instead of when you earn the money is a huge mistake that can cause an overpayment situation. And trust me, you do not want to have to pay that money back later. Section 5, support and resources. Here is exactly how to get assistance if you run into a snag. Okay, grab a pen or go ahead and put this right in your phone. The TEL claim number is 1-866
831-1724. UI claims reps are there to help you out from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. on weekdays. So whether you have missing wages that need to be audited or you have to report an absence for a scheduled SC Works Center appointment, this is the exact number you need to call.
Now, what if you don't have reliable internet or smartphone at home? You are not out of luck. You can safely visit an SC Work Center or one of the 150-plus local connection points scattered all over South Carolina. They've got free computer labs, internet access, and step-by-step tutorials to help you file the whole shebang. Before we wrap up, just keep in mind that government policies and these portal interfaces do change over time. So while this explainer is a super comprehensive guide based on current SCDE resources, always double-check the most up-to-date requirements on the official do.sc.gov website. Also, remember, this explainer isn't legal advice, right? You should always consult a professional for your own specific situation. Look, I know the bureaucratic maze seems super intimidating at first glance, but by just taking it one step at a time, you are completely capable of securing the support you need for yourself and your family. The resources are there, the system is totally online, and now you've got the map. So, are you ready to open up that browser and take the first step toward financial stability today?